Hello and welcome. In today's special episode of Between Perspectives, we are honored to have with us a truly multifaceted personality who has made remarkable contributions in the fields of engineering, organizational development, leadership, literature, and personality development. Hailing from Nagpur, Mr. Vinay Patrale earned his qualifications in mechanical engineering and cost accountancy and began his professional career with Hindustan Motors. However, inspired by the call to serve the nation, he chose a different path. Motivated by the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh (RSS), he became a full-time pracharak, a dedicated social worker, and spent 21 years actively engaged in community organization and nation-building efforts across Gujarat and Maharashtra. Mr. Patrale is the founder president of Bharat Bharati, an organization dedicated to promoting national integration by bringing together people from diverse states, languages, regions, areas, fields, and cultures. He also serves as the president of Ignited Minds, an organization inspired by the vision of former President Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, where he conducts training programs in management and leadership development. He is the accomplished author of 9 books, many of which have been translated into Marathi, Gujarati, and English. He has a deep command of the Sanskrit language and is known for delivering impactful discourses in Sanskrit. Through social media platforms, he continues to share his thoughts and ideas with a wide audience. Today, in this special episode, we will explore the many inspiring facets of his journey, from his life experiences and dedication to national service to organization building, leadership, literature, and his philosophies of life. We welcome Mr. Vinay Patrale. Welcome to another episode of Between Perspectives. We have our esteemed guest with us today, Shri Vinay Patrale ji, who needs no introduction, and he has been kind enough to give us his valuable time once again. So welcome, sir. Welcome, and thank you so
Namaste and
much.
good morning.
Yes. Sir, first of all, heartiest congratulations from all of us for the fifth Rashtriya Adhiveshan by Bharat Bharati, recently held in Pune. So, without wasting much time, we would like to know more about how was it and what has been the impact of it.
We were very much sure about it, so we don't feel a kind of surprise about the success because it was predetermined. In fact, in the month of February, when we gathered at Guwahati, the destination was fixed, and from February itself, we started our volunteers meetings and various arrangements and giving responsibilities, and we were groomed to welcome participants across the country. Reservation, we all know that railway reservation starts 2 months earlier.
Yes.
Air tickets also are to be purchased early because otherwise the rates go to the sky. And then people who are coming by bus or by road also are to be recorded, and then different arrangements, stay arrangements for different people. For some distinguished guests, we booked a five-star hotel. For other, we give them VIP treatment. And the third category for everybody else was different five locations where they were to stay. But everything was meticulously planned in advance, and arrangements are good, means Adhiveshan is successful. But apart from this, the syllabus designed, the people who the speakers who conducted the sessions, they were conveyed well in advance. They were very well prepared, and the sessions that were there in the Adhiveshan were also very effective. So the cumulative effect, the Adhiveshan was very successful in the sense that people were inspired. They made plans for expansion of Bharat Bharati in their different cities. They got acquainted to each other, and a kind of a atmosphere that the whole Bharat is a family. A small model of Bharat is a family was created in the Adhiveshan. These are various parameters of the success according to us for this Adhiveshan.
Oh, that's absolutely wonderful, sir, and very inspiring. So, this is the fifth Rashtriya Adhiveshan. So, how has the journey been, and how would you say this was any different or than any other previous Adhiveshans?
4 years back, we
Right.
started this tradition of having a national convention at
Mm.
Surat. The first convention was there in 2022. I still
Mm.
remember it was Saturday noon to Sunday noon, just
Mm.
one day. Somehow
Mm.
we planned it,
Mm.
and the states represented were not more than 3 to 4.
Mm.
But it was the beginning,
Mm.
and the course went on slowly, gradually, but firmly. The expansion of the organization
Mm.
was reflected in every Adhiveshan,
Mm.
second, third, fourth. The
Mm.
fourth one was at Statue of Unity
Mm.
last year in 2025 June,
Mm.
and the International Yoga Day was celebrated in our Adhiveshan
Right.
itself. A specific thing is we also connect people. Yoga also
Right.
connect a person to the Almighty God.
Right.
And the Yoga Day was celebrated in our fourth convention
Mm.
near Statue of Unity.
Wow.
We as Bharat Bharati, we are celebrating even right now the
Mm.
150th birth anniversary of Loh Purush Sardar
Mm.
Patel. On that background, the fourth Adhiveshan was specifically planned at Statue of Unity,
Okay.
a very inspiring place for one and all.
Mm.
And from that Adhiveshan, it was decided that the fifth Adhiveshan should be in Maharashtra.
Okay.
Pune was fixed up in the month of February.
Mm.
Maharashtra and Pune
Mm.
has a significance of giving a direction to the course of the whole nation.
Right.
The history also is testimony to this fact that
Right.
Pune, um, Chhatrapati Shivaji
Right.
Maharaj, he started his work at Pune
Right.
in 1905. Swatantraveer Savarkar, he burned foreign clothes, Videshi Vastro ki Holi, that too in Pune. And in modern context, Vijay Bhatkar of
Mm.
Pune, he started IT revolution from
Mm.
Pune. He created a Param computer.
Mm.
So Pune has been the place which is a pioneer to new trends to the country.
Mm.
And for this message of national integration, again, through this fifth national convention,
Mm.
Pune became the mascot of change in the country. The narrow-mindedness
Right.
of linguistic clashes, of caste reservation, of stresses and strains was given a befitting reply
Right.
through this convention. That is what we call success of this convention.
No, certainly, sir. And the journey will continue as it has been so far. Coming back to again Adhiveshan, because it has been such a grand success and it has had such a wonderful impact on everyone. So we can't steer away from it for a while. So let's just stick to that. Uh, you said earlier conventions had few representations from different states, but this fifth Adhiveshan had, I think, about more than 20 or so. You may please correct me. So how has that experience been, and how was the interaction among all the intercultural and interlinguistic, as you say, people mingling with each other?
No, it didn't happen all of a sudden. So
Right.
this fifth convention is not something outstanding from the fourth conventions. It slowly went on building up. The momentum of the organization went on building up. In last convention, I remember there were 350 participants.
Mm.
Here in this convention, we touched almost 400.
Mm.
In last convention, 22 states and 75 cities. Here we crossed 20, we reached up to 28 states
Wow.
and 90 cities.
Mm.
So step wise, we have been improving, and the
Mm.
climax in this division we found is that
Mm.
from northeastern states,
Mm.
Tripura, Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Manipur, Assam.
Mm.
5 states were represented.
Mm.
Apart from this, one representative from Nepal also came and participated.
Mm.
Literally all other states were there, barring Chhattisgarh. Chhattisgarh, some problem occurred. The train was cancelled. People got a bit depressed, and despite our insistence, they didn't turn up.
Okay.
So that is an exception. But the next year, we are damn sure that every state of Bharat shall be covered in the sixth national convention,
Right.
which of course obviously was declared in the last
Right.
session
Yes.
that the next Adhiveshan will be in Jaipur. In
Right.
2027 June, we will have our next convention.
Mm.
And I'm damn sure that in this convention, in 2027, every state of Bharat, even Union Territory of Bharat, and even some 3 to 4 different countries also
Wow.
shall send their representatives. That is the confidence we gained from this convention.
Certainly, sir. Best wishes for that. It will go international, as you said, and we are very hopeful and looking forward to it. So again, coming back to, you said there were a few speakers, very dignified and dignitaries that attended and gave some important sessions. So who, if you would like to mention a few
Yeah,
of
of
them?
course, the most important thing is the inauguration of convention. And very magnanimously, when Dr. S. Somnath, we contacted him for inauguration as a chief guest, he consented us. And when we went to meet him and discuss about Bharat Bharati, its plans, the way of working, the expansion of the organization, he welcomed us and we talked to him like we normally talk to an old friend, an elder brother. And he welcomed us all and we were relaxed and relieved. All stress was over. And he responded. We made good arrangements for his travel and stay. And his speech was such an outstanding message, a kind of a pathway to the progress of Bharat, future plans, all problems he addressed in his speech. People were so overwhelmed by his speech, but the real part came after the speech. We were apprehensive that people, I mean, those who listen to the speech, those who are in the audience, may surround him, may gherav him, and may disturb him. He normally, such kind of intellectuals are reserved personalities, but he himself proactively mingled with people, gave them autographs, took photographs, gave them photographs and all. I myself was a bit apprehensive. I said, "Sir, please enter into the car." He said, "Why do you hurry? Why do you? Why are you hasteful?" He said, "I am a public person. Let me mingle with people." And he stayed even after the speech for half an hour. And literally everyone who desired to have photograph with him, he gave photographs. So that is a kind of a special quality in Dr. S. Somnath we observed, and that changed the total color of the situation. That started, the beginning itself was so impressive that the convention turned into a big, large family. So we are so grateful to Dr. S. Somnath. And the next day, RSS Sahasara Karyawaha. That is, we can say, Joint General Secretary, Mr. Ramadatta Chakradhar. He came right from the morning. We had arranged different strata meetings for him. Our lady Karyakartas, they talked to him, discussed with him. Our whole timers had a special meeting with him. Our national team discussed with him about the future plans. And then his speech was delivered. And he gave a message that we need not synthetically connect people. The unity is already ingrained in the Bharat. The only thing is that it should be revealed to different caste and linguistic communities. That is a different paradigm shift, a kind of altogether different view towards looking to the situation. We were under impression that we are connecting people. He said, no, connection is already there. You have to reveal that connectivity to every community so people understand it, realize it. It has been a history, it has been a tradition. So let us go in that mode to connect people. That's what the message given by Mr. Ramdatt Chakradhar. So both these stalwarts, their guidelines were very much a kind of torch bearer for us.
Right. That's absolutely, again, wonderful, sir. You said when public figures, when they are a part of any such major event, there is inherently a crowd mentality that enters the people who are the participants there, which was not seen here, as you said, because they were very disciplined. So how does this discipline come into the spirit of Bharat Bharati?
Yeah, crowd is a different, organization is different. So discipline is a part of organization. We have a particular kind of timetable chalked down first, and they have to adhere to the timetable, adjust everything else and remain present when the sessions go on. We ask them to reserve their own tickets. Normally in such conventions, people are given to and fro charges. Here in Bharat Bharati, we create a feeling that we are doing this for Bharat Mata. Out of our own pocket, we will pay our traveling expenses. Apart from that, a kind of token fee of 500 rupees were levied from every participant. So a mentality was created that they have to be a perfect karyakarta. For that, they must follow the discipline. And the basis of the organization is apolitical. We are not political minded, so we don't get driven away by political personalities. And then a kind of craving is there to have photography with them and all, which is a very less. Of course, I won't say it's totally absent in Bharat Bharati, but as compared to other organizations, it is at lesser level in Bharat Bharati.
Okay. The women Karyakarta, although there were many such participants at this Adhiveshan as it was observed, but how do you plan to increase the women's strength and the power? And how would that impact the organizational structure of Bharat Bharati?
Yes, we came across over a period of time that ladies, if they enter into the social activity,
Mm.
they are sincere, they are dedicated, they work to finish it.
Mm.
They won't leave it in between.
Mm.
I mean, they won't stop the activity in the midway.
Mm.
So we had hatched a plan of
Mm.
having a separate convention
Mm.
for ladies, a kind
Mhm.
of Karyakarta Prashikshan for
Mm.
ladies. The
Mhm.
first one was 2 years back at Mount Abu. The
Mhm.
second one was at Ancient School of Wisdom
Mm.
in Bengaluru.
Mhm.
There we groomed them in a specific way,
Mhm.
and then they were made into Karyakartas of Bharat Bharati.
Mm.
Their percentage now is up to 30%.
Mhm.
But those all ladies are so proactive.
Mm.
They design the program, they implement it,
Mm.
they do it very meticulously.
Mm.
Even financial aspect of the program
Mm.
is taken care by our ladies Karyakartas.
Mm.
Now we have hatched a long-term plan
Mm.
of how to increase their numbers
Mm.
by connecting them, giving them confidence. We
Mm.
have Karyakartas not only working in their own cities,
Mm.
but they travel to different cities.
Mm.
They stay there.
Mm.
Of course, it requires courage, it
Right.
requires preparedness, but then they have gathered that kind of skills and they stay there. They plant the seed of Bharat Bharati
Mm.
and they have expanded Bharat Bharati like anything. In future, we will rely more upon them rather than our male Karyakartas.
That's wonderful, sir. Bharat Bharati works on the guidelines or the principles, you may please correct me if I'm wrong, of the Sangh.
Mm.
So, how is Bharat Bharati different,
Yeah.
or what newness does it bring with it?
No, RSS, the basic working of RSS is of two dimensions:
Mm.
organizing the society and creating the character, building a character,
Mm.
and imparting Karyakartas to various social fields.
Mm.
This is the basis of RSS.
Mm.
On the basis of this, RSS created lot many Karyakartas who were sent to different fields, like tribals, like laborers, like Lagu Udyojaks, so on and so forth. On similar lines, certain activities were created, which were not exactly the organizations, certain activities. Bharat Bharati is a kind of activity, a kind of munch to gather people and connect them. Normally, it so happens, people living in a city who are migrated from some other state don't get mingled with the main course of the city or main course of the organization. We need special efforts to connect them. So we created a different kind of outfit which is more flexible as compared to the RSS working style, which can connect people who are basically good, upper middle class people, and wish to do something for the country in a white collar manner. We created a platform. One more thing is, everybody likes to be connected with his own identity.
Right.
RSS has a specialty: everybody is Hindu and we must work for the motherland. That is a kind of 24 karat gold. But everybody cannot be set in this kind of criteria. Lot many people are there. They like to be called as their own identity, like Marathi. We are Marathis, we are Gujaratis, we are Bengalis, we are Sikhs. So, okay, this also is a kind of identity. These are all branches, leaves, and fruits of a tree. The name of the tree is Bharat, of course.
Right.
This is our conviction. But let's identify and recognize and acknowledge their special identities as a language or as a sect that Bharat Bharati do. This is something different from RSS. Okay. But anyway, our roots are RSS. We are very much connected to RSS.
Okay. Yes, that shows. Coming to the Adhiveshan again and Bharat Bharati, it has been more than 20 years of journey of Bharat Bharati. So why this Rashtriya Adhiveshan is only the 5th Adhiveshan as yet?
Yeah, of course. It's like a Gangotri, where Ganga starts, is a small stream of water. Slowly it gathers momentum. Likewise, Bharat Bharati, we started in Surat in 2005. It's actually 21 years completed now, as on date. In 2005, in the month of July, I remember 5th July, we can say, the first program of Bharat Bharati was celebrated in Surat. But in long years, to build and create a model, the
Hmm.
prototype of Bharat Bharati, we spent a lot of time. After that, it was expanded to Pune, Maharashtra, in Hyderabad, Bhubaneswar. Slowly, it gathered momentum, and we spreaded ourselves in all directions. We got Karyakarta, we groomed them,
Hmm.
and now we have whole timers also,
Hmm.
organizing secretaries also,
Hmm.
who work totally for Bharat Bharati. They don't do anything else as a part of their business or
Hmm.
job. They are totally dedicated for the cause of Bharat Bharati.
Hmm.
We have two such karyakartas,
Hmm.
then 16 to 20 karyakartas who spare every month 8 to 10 days.
Hmm.
We are going to improve this figure.
Hmm.
We are willing to appoint one organizing secretary in every state of Bharat.
Hmm.
So it will enhance the speed of Bharat Bharati
Hmm.
like anything.
Okay. So you said Bharat Bharati is trying to connect the kind of people, as you said, upper middle class, who are mostly self-absorbed in their own goals, dreams, and paths. So, what is the biggest challenge that Bharat Bharati Karyakartas face when they try to connect such people?
Now, the upper middle class are financially settled.
Hmm.
Once they cross 40, they realize that there are other things also in life apart from material satisfaction.
Hmm.
They have gone through all pleasures and all. They are not satisfied. So we have a good chunk of karyakartas who are between 40 to 50.
Hmm.
Normally, the challenge is not connecting people of upper middle class. The challenge is connecting people of the young generation
Hmm.
who are undergoing their college education or who have just got an appointment and serving somewhere.
Hmm.
They are more engrossed in their career making,
Hmm.
in their buying house, in their getting married, and then the initial years of their marriage and all.
Hmm.
In that, it's quite difficult nowadays because of competition for them to spare time for social activities. Despite all this, we inculcate the value of national integration and patriotism, saying that as we eat food every day, we must do something for the nation every day. Slowly, this concept also is being accepted by the young generation and people who are between 30 to 40. And we are going to do special efforts by creating a youth wing and grooming them, cultivating them in their own style, so that from a young age itself, they will have this thinking and priority that the nation first, a kind of value inculcation of nation first, we will inculcate in them in the future days.
Yeah, much needed. And yes, it will certainly happen. And we will see a new India, a growing India, evolving India. So, sir, coming back to your speech, you are a motivational speaker. You groom people for public speaking, personality development, and inculcating the nationality and all those feelings that you said towards social responsibility and all those, so that is seen in all your sessions. So one such impactful session was also in this Adhiveshan, so we would like to know more about that. How do you bring that in your?
Then there are two things. One is passion, another is skill.
Hmm.
I was passionate about grooming people, training them,
Hmm.
and it was my profession some 4 years back. I have worked, I have conducted workshops on leadership development, life coach, emotional intelligence, stress management, so on and so forth. So I can connect God with people very easily. That skill God has given to me. But now the paradigm has shifted to social activity. I apply the same ability to organize the society, to motivate them, to groom them into karyakartas. That skill is there, passion is there, but the dimension has been changed. Now I am no more a professional motivational speaker. I am a national motivational speaker.
Okay, yes, that's great. And sir, also coming back to again your sessions, as you said, uh, you are not a professional motivational speaker, you are a national motivational speaker. So what is the basic difference between the two?
Yeah, of course, I used to get paycheck every time I deliver lecture, means
Yeah.
money is there. I simply had to carry a pen drive. It was totally 100% profit kind of business.
Right.
My traveling, staying, food, every expenses was borne by the person who would invite me, and they in turn get benefited by. So they are workers. Human is the most precious asset in any organization, in any industry. Machinery and all, money, financial arrangements and all are secondary. When people are inspired, when they are ignited, then only they can give their best in the process. The name of my organization, which was professionally run by me, was Ignited Minds. It is still there, but now I don't spare much time for it. The same thing now, it is here. Selflessly, I do go travel everywhere. My out-of-pocket expenses are reimbursed by the trust, but I don't get anything as a salary or remuneration. God has given me enough, so I don't strive for it also. I'm quite satisfied. Now I spend my maximum time. My family is also supportive, so I can do spend maximum time for this work. Literally every month, 22 to 24 days, I'm out of Pune. But my family's support is very much for me, and the nation responds to this appeal of national integration of Bharat Bharati. I enjoy the work. So it is not tiresome. If I don't travel, I feel alone at home and I feel a bit tired. I just book a ticket and go out for my organization and for Bharat Bharati work.
Right. So, sir, you spoke about family. So, family support, how much of it is required? And yes, you said it is required, but a little bit more on that for anyone who wants to go full-fledged. Okay, I want to serve the nation, serve the society. So, how the family can be supportive in that?
Yeah, of course. Every family expects the main person of the family to remain with them and to converse with them, to be a supportive, to play a supportive role, earn money, of course. But now after 55, children are independent, the family is self-sufficient, economically we are stable, so I can afford. So that way support, and of course it's not just a financial affordability, family should feel happy about what you do as a social activist. So they are very much happy, they feel glad that somebody from the family is doing something for the nation. It's a kind of now soldier's family. They feel proud that though the life is at stake, though he's at the front, though the risk is there, but the family feels proud. A similar kind of thing for a social activist also. The family feels proud that he is somebody who is constructing the nation. As family also we need time, nation also we need special time.
Right. Sir, how has your journey been throughout as a Karyakarta and then starting this Bharat Bharati as a seed and then growing it into a tree?
I was basically right from my childhood RSS Swayamsevak. RSS is an organization which selflessly inspires people to work for the nation. The line in the Prarthana of RSS is Patatvesha Kayo Namaste Namaste. The utmost desire or ambition I shall have is my body should be laid down for the victory of our nation. So that value has been in my life right from my childhood. When I finished my education, I was working in a company. I went to Ayodhya for car seva in 1990. The incidents inspired me. My generation only know, today's generation is totally unaware of the incidents happened in those days in 1990 in Ayodhya. But I decided to quit the job and take up RSS Pracharak as my career. In initial period, it was just for 2 years, but then I felt I can do it, I can deliver it, I can feel satisfied, and I can manage myself remaining alone. So I started a Pracharak, a life of RSS. It's a kind of whole-time worker. No demand, no complaint. Whereas RSS demands requires me, I will be available. I should not earn money, I should not marry, I should not have family life. That kind of a stream, a kind of, fakiri. It's called RSS Pracharak. I was Pracharak for 21 long years of my life. Almost all years of my youth, I was RSS Pracharak. Then my family required me to come back. I became householder. And the passion was still there, but I started my own business. As a motivational speaker, as a management trainer, I founded my Ignited Minds. The name of my institute was Ignited Minds, and through that I started professionally conducting workshops in the industries, in universities as faculty development program, training of bank managers, government officers, even DRDO scientists I have trained on stress management and emotional quotient. But after 10 years, I felt now I do have enough. Now I must again go. The stream which was stopped because of I had to come back. Now I must restart it. So with the permission of my family, I again with full swing entered into this social activity. A kind of organizing society is the basic theme of RSS. Bharat Bharati is a dimension. of connecting different linguistic groups of the same ideology of RSS. I entered into it, and RSS established organization helped me wherever required, and now we are an established organization countrywide having a national existence.
So education, you mentioned you have had engineering degree and also um, cost accountancy.
Yes, true.
And so I would like to know from you, we have a trend in our education system of people getting into the race of holding degrees as a part of their learning. So what is the difference between getting a degree or being educated?
See, education is the manifestation of perfection already existent in a human being. That is the definition of education given by Swami Vivekananda. Nowadays, the education has become career oriented. I want to become a doctor, means doctor kind of education. Earlier, it was not like that. But this is the necessity of the hour. At the same time, the education must inculcate moral values. It's not just the knowledge. Knowledge is impartial. Knowledge is neutral. The application of knowledge requires consciousness, which is called Vivek, a very perfect word in Hindi language. Vivek is to be inculcated through education. Otherwise, the knowledge which is required to remove cancer tumor, the same knowledge is utilized to abort a female fetus. So knowledge is same. The knowledge of a chartered accountant can be applied to create a fraud. Ultimately, it's kind of knife. Use it for operation and remove unwanted tumor. Use it for robbery and rob people. So knowledge is neutral. Application of knowledge requires Vivek. That Vivek is the main thing in nowadays education, because earlier information also used to come from the teacher. Now information comes from Google. The young generation student cross questions the teacher. Sir, you are telling this, but Google says this. So the job of the teacher nowadays should be limited to inculcating values and building character.
Right. So thank you so much. We would like to keep this session going on and on, because we would want to get more motivation and inspiration from a person like you, a personality like you. However, because the time limit is such, and because you also have so many engagements to keep up to, so just one final word from you. What are the future plans of Bharat Bharati?
Yes, very true, and thanks for asking that questions. And again, Bharat Bharati is to strengthen the roots of Bharat. We are functioning right now on 3 dimensions. The first one is 150th anniversary of Loh-Purush Sardar Patel is going on. He is an icon of national integration. His birthday is celebrated as National Unity Day. So we as Bharat Bharati also have chalked out 150 cities of Bharat which represent mini Bharat. And we are now to celebrate Bharat Bharati 150th anniversary of Sardar Patel in 150 mini Bharat cities. Out of these 150 cities, 70 cities are already covered. Remaining we will cover in coming days. That is one thing. Another thing, we are all aware that Vande Mataram was restricted to 2 stanzas only. Even after the independence, 75 years after independence, it was only sung up to 2 stanzas. Recently, the government has passed one GR that it should be sung. It is an inspiration. It has been an inspiration for generations, even for the independence of our country, even after independence. So it should not be restricted to 2 stanzas only. But the new generation, even crores of Bharatiyas, they don't know Vande Mataram. They don't know it by heart. Janaganamana is comparatively simple. Almost everybody knows it. But Vande Mataram is people are unaware. So Bharat Bharati has taken up the task of teaching Vande Mataram to the new generation in college and school. That is another thing. The third dimension on which we are very much working is Hind Ki Chadar. That in the lineage of Sikh Gurus, 9th Guru Tegh Bahadur was brutally massacred by Aurangzeb just to convert him into Islam. And Guru Tegh Bahadur very stubbornly denied it and even laid down his life. After that, Khalistanwadi movement was there, and then Sikhs were mocked by cutting jokes on them. Bharat Bharati has taken a stance that the Sikh tradition in the country is for the whole nation, not only for Sikhs. So let's go to Gurudwara, bow down before the Guru Gaddi, bow down before the Guru Granth Sahib, and this Bharat Bharati we inspired in the name of Hind Ki Chadar thousands of people who are basically non-Sikhs to go to Gurudwaras and bow down before the Guru Granth Sahib. So that is another dimension. We are inculcating family values. Divorce has gone up to a dangerous level. So family and the sustenance of family requires some training. Bharat Bharati is imparting that training. For youth also, we conducted skit competitions. Let them enter into the shoes of the problem the society is facing and find out a solution on a stage in an artificial way. But then they will understand the problem in a deeper sense and find out the solution. So that also Bharat Bharati is doing. In future, we have plans to go abroad as well. I myself am going to America, Canada, Australia, South Africa, wherever Bharatiyas have gone. Bharat Bharati is there to strengthen their Bharatiyata, and we will send our ambassadors to all our country. And Bharat Bharati, right now it's a national family. In future course, it will become a global family. Thank you for an opportunity to reveal my thoughts and to take it to millions of people. Thank you so much. Thank you. Between Perspective.